welcome back to our channel. Right now, Poland is sitting on 800,000 vacant jobs. The country is practically begging for international talents. And I'm not just talking about guys in suits. I'm talking about everyone from software developers, truck drivers, welders, to farmhands. Poland has become the ultimate backdoor to the European job market. But before you quit your job and book your flight, there is one massive hurdle that trips up 90% of expats: choosing the exact right work permit. Get it right and you're earning solid euros in the Schengen zone. Get it wrong and you're looking at a rejected visa, wasted money, and worse, a ban from Europe. Today, we are settling the debate for once and for all. The seasonal type S or the general type A work permit. Let's get into it. Type S, the seasonal sprint. Think of it as the fast track. Poland has massive staff shortages during peak harvest and tourist seasons, so they designed this permit to cut through the red tape. The biggest superpower of the Type S? No labor market test. Your employer doesn't have to spend weeks to prove to the government that they couldn't find a local Polish employee to do the job. If they want you, they can hire you. Fast. Here are the rules of the games for the Type S. You are strictly locked into agriculture, horticulture, and tourism. Whether you are picking fruits or running a hotel desk, your full-time pay must hit the national minimum wage. And take notes, for 2026, the Polish government just bumped that up to 4,806 PLN gross per month. You're on a ticking clock. The Type S only lets you stay for 9 months out of any rolling 12-month period. When your 9 months are up, you have to pack up and leave. This is a sprint, not a marathon. Now let's talk about the Type A, the heavy hitter. Now let's talk about the undisputed heavyweight champion of the Polish immigration, the Type A general work permit. A lot of people still think that it's just for IT workers and corporate managers. Wrong. Type A is the absolute golden ticket for the blue-collar professionals. If you are a welder, a long-haul truck driver, a CNC operator, a forklift driver, or a construction foreperson, Poland is bleeding for your skills right now, and the Type A is how they bring you in. Because these jobs are year-round, the paperwork is heavier. Your employer usually has to pass that labor market test. That means the process could vary from 3 to 10 weeks. But the payoff? It's huge. Here's why the Type A is the holy grail. You aren't getting kicked out after 9 months. The Type A is valid for up to 3 solid years and you can renew it. Again, legally you cannot be paid a penny less than the 2026 minimum of 4,806 PLN, but here is the secret. Skilled blue-collar workers in manufacturing and logistics often crush that minimum wage because demand is so insanely high. This is your stepping stone. The Type A actively counts towards your long-term EU permanent residency. You can bring your family, you can build your life. So what's the final verdict? If you just want to hustle for a few months, send a big chunk of cash back home, and you don't mind working in a field or a hotel, then the Type S is your fastest way to Europe. But if you have a trade, whether you swing a hammer, drive an 18-wheeler, or write code, and your ultimate goal is European passport, you need to hunt down employers which are sponsoring the Type A permit. Which path are you taking? Let me know in the comments. So friends, this brings us to the end of our brief and informative video about which kind of permit is better for you, the Type S seasonal permit or the Type A general work permit. I hope you liked the video. If you got value out of this video, then please like, comment and share the video, and for more information, log on to our website. We'll mention the link in the description below. Thank you for watching this video. This is Ashutosh Jha signing off. Until next time.